You ready? Oh, hi everyone. Toridey, it's another beautiful day, and like always, if I want to learn, I reach out to someone who has information. Welcome to Toridey, boss.
Thank you, and you're doing a fabulous job. I've been watching your videos. They are really amazing. The quality is very good.
Thank you. I'll start with one question. I don't know, Pidgin English, right?
Yeah.
So I'll start with one question we almost everybody um uh want answer to. Why do you think businesses around our community should be on Iwing marketplace?
Yeah, that's a very good question. You know, one of the changes where it happen right now, where most people never realize is, now say, a marketplace is taking over. Because if you look at things keenly, right, when people they need something, they go to Amazon and then they buy immediately because they know so when they reach your Amazon, they go see so many different vendors and if you compare price, choose the price where they like, choose the quality they like, and they pay. So right now, most of our people, their mind be focused only on social media. But you get to understand that Instagram and Facebook, even though it's a marketplace also, but it's more of a social platform to just connect people, post pictures and stuff like that. But if you want really transaction where, people they meet you, then they buy, your business need to be now on a marketplace.
Like Iwing marketplace.
Like Iwing marketplace where, for community now, if you need whether not snails, that's near Mangoro, if you find them for there, if you get occasion where they come, you need soya, you go see people, then they way they go knock you some soya where you worry.
We'll get to that. So tell us, what is Iwing marketplace all about?
So Iwing marketplace, right? Now a marketplace just like Etsy, just like Amazon, where it get a search engine will be very powerful. So that search engine now it enable you now for see businesses the way that they nearby you. So we go make you now for save time. If you need to braid your hair quickly, right? If you just look for Iwing marketplace, and you turn on the nearby feature, you will see business people that they braid hair with, they corner you. Where you no need for go far. You look at their work, and then if you select one of them, call them, and just go see them. They break your hair. So it help people then for save time. It help people then for save money because you see so many of our people the way they know how to do good work and then they charge a lot of money. And then it also help now for grow business now for our community so that money will circulate for our community,
Okay, so which you tell person where you get a business, if you talk to somebody who has a business, he has usually wait to be Iwing marketplace, which you tell he person will get a business and not a consumer.
Right. So person will get a business, right? I would usually just tell them something will be very simple. When you start a business, right, you realize that marketing it be very expensive.
That's true.
So if you get your website, take for example Toridey.com, right? You try .org, right? You try for sell product then for Toridey.org, right? It go cost you a plenty money for you for make people they know say you get a website at Toridey.com. .org. But when you put your business for a platform like Iwing Marketplace, so many people then they visit them. So it will be easier for you now for reach the right target for people that they need. Take for example, you say shoes for Toridey.org. When so person come down for the categories, when a shoes category, it will immediately see you for day. Then it will look the shoes the way you get them. As soon as it like the shoes the way you get them, if it buy now for your website, or if it contact you directly, and then pay you through Cash App or Zelle, and then you send it the shoes. Because for community, a lot of people they like transaction with Cash App and Zelle because they receive the money instantly.
Yeah.
So Iwing Marketplace is a very good tool for business owner them, for user now, for market their products. So they're not going to spend a lot of money. Like if they get to spend their own money for market maybe their social media or their website, they're going to need to pay Mark Zuckerberg for Facebook plenty money for the run ads.
All the time.
All the time. But those strategies is still be good for Duam, but you still need to use other strategy like Iwing Marketplace. Because for marketing, each time you use only one strategy, you need
you don't restrict yourself to a community.
Right, you're not going to reach plenty of people then. But if you use different strategy then, you go reach more people.
So one of the biggest issues people have is security. I know when we talk about authenticity, now people get for use their cards, they get for meet up people for Iwing. How wait if you tell people for guarantee and say Iwing Marketplace not only be authentic, but whatever transaction we do and for it be secured.
So the first important reason why I decide for create Iwing Marketplace is this issue for security. Because myself, I don't pay for Uganda visa for a fake website where I see them for Google. It look the same like Uganda Foreign Affairs or their embassy website. I get UN be hire me, I do some training for Uganda. That's United Nations Development Program. So I pay that money, then I realize and say that website is fake. Well, I already put my account, they already take my money. So, but for Iwing Marketplace, all the vendors, the way they come there, means I don't personally screen them for make sure they're authentic vendors, right? And then Iwing Marketplace gives people the many different options. You don't need to use your card. You can connect directly with the vendor if you see anything they like them. So you look at their reviews, you look at their catalog and their picture of them, you visit their Facebook and Instagram to see if a legitimate business where it fit your perspective. Like, you know, that is, you should say go do your research to see if this business is correct for you, for buying from them. You know, and once you see and say it's correct for you, then you go ahead now, you shop for their website. But always make sure that their website, it get HTTPS. That S, it shows it be secured, right? So another way, I say, if you don't want to use your card, if you use PayPal, because if any dispute happen, PayPal go intervene. Or if you always do Cash App and sell. So the platform is very secure. Iwing Marketplace also, it has HTTPS protocol, which is SSL security for prevent all scams and stuff like that, or people collecting information and all of that. So it's really secure.
How do we get Iwing? Either as a business person or any consumer?
So like for people that they just search for products and services, they will always find authentic products and services for Iwing Marketplace. We'll get like the best vendors like Euro Boutique, Stallion Clothing. We get people that if you come from snacks.
I talk about how to get the app on your phone.
Right, that's what I'm coming to that, right? Like they're authentic vendors on the platform. So right now we don't evolve. You know, if you don't want if you use the web app, if you don't get space for your phone, if you use the web app, which is like a website, it's iwingmarketplace.com. But it's always advisable to download the app. Iwing Marketplace, it's there for Play Store, and it's there for that's Play Store is for for Google, and then it's there for App Store, which is for people with iPhone. So when you download the app, you get more features the way it will be very beneficial for you. That is, if you use the app without internet for read articles, you just save the articles, and then, you know, when you turn off your internet, you can read the article. And then the app, it be faster, you know, for use and for search. And if you tap on the map location, and it will take you to whatever business location you want. So the app is super cool. Really, really cool.
So one thing I would like to know, What do you think Iwing is doing right now to make sure our community is better in 20 years?
Yeah, very good question. I really like that question. You know, the whole reason for Iwing now for help, for inspire people then, for start up a business, you know, and for collaborate with each other. So the platform, before I answer your question, right? The platform they only connect sellers and buyers. It connects sellers them. Like I know a lot of different sellers where they don't get their lawyer, accountant through Iwing Marketplace. You know, so you see that it's already community building where would it do. That's already inspiring people to start up a business. And the reason why I did encourage people then say, even if na snacks you make, chin-chin, donut and stuff like that, don't underestimate it. Make those things. Because there's something called compound interest. You know, where if you make maybe $20 a day or $100 a day. So if you make $20 a day, right, for a small business then, well, you add that money for 1 year, you know.
10 years, it's
10 years, it's a huge amount of money where it will help you now for solve small problems around the house, pay bills. So you need to rely only on your salary. It's good to have a job, but if you are living off only on your salary, you know what I mean? You know if you save money and all time you always be minus. But if you get your small business the way they do, you know, you would realize and say sometimes you don't even need to touch your salary. You know, so when you do any business, always be proud of yourself as long as it's legal. Always be proud of yourself. So Iwing Marketplace, they here now for help you so that you feel market that business without spending a lot of money. So that like in 5 years, you feel don't raise enough money where if you expand that business. So the people that they do for Iwing Marketplace now, watch out for them in the next 5 years to 20 years. Those people will be millionaires. I guarantee you that. Because they need to spend a lot for marketing, and a lot of people then, they already see them. And they already make contact here and there, sell their products or services and stuff like that. So we are building the next millionaires that will be in our community in the next 5 years to 20 years.
Okay. So the word Iwing, it doesn't sound like English. Tell us about.
Yeah, the last time I came, that's about 3 years ago. We had this conversation. You know, Iwing, it means market, like for Babungo language. I'm from Babungo, 100%. You know, so I just add marketplace there so that if you make a easier for people for know. Normally, if you get to Jolly be Iwing, you know, but I realize and say, bon, if I add marketplace, when people just hear Iwing Marketplace, they will already know what it means. Yeah.
So what is the response, community response? How people from our community and other communities, how they receive the whole project?
Man, that's a good question. I'm glad you brought this up. You know, one of the reasons it will be important to start something. Now, because once you start, you go to learn a lot, and you go to see people that will gravitate towards you. People that you not ever believe, say, you go fit talk with them. Just 2 days ago, I had a fabulous meeting with Belinda Babila of Belinda Babila Foundation. We had an amazing discussion. That's just because once you start doing something and people realize what you're doing, they embrace the idea and we start discussing on how to expand that idea. So if you not start anything for life, if you not start any small business, anything, you'll only be for one place. You know, we'll get the kind of opportunity for interact with people, for grow and stuff like that. So I'm very grateful. I mean, I want to use this opportunity for thank everybody where you don't support Iwing Marketplace. So many people then all over Europe, even Asia, in the Caribbean, they buy things then from Iwing Marketplace. You get Amanda of African food truck, something like that. You know, she done the supply for Caribbean, Gary, Aero, all those things, even for Asia, through Iwing Marketplace. And then also, I want to thank plenty of people that they always refer people then to Iwing for put their business. So that will just sit down house, some person will just call me. Say, you know, go tell me the name, but the person don't tell say he get to put the business for Iwing Marketplace. So I think our community don't really embrace this Iwing Marketplace idea, and they do everything possible. Like so many people don't already promise me, say this year they get to put their business, you know. One day they never even start the business. They say they don't see what I do. You don't inspire them. They get to start something. So I really appreciate everybody. I really appreciate so many people where they don't encourage me for go on with this project.
Tell us about you, your names, where you were born, because at the end of the day, you are the brain behind Iwing, and if people don't know about you, sometimes it throws a little bit of doubt.
That's very true. That's very correct, and I appreciate that, you know, that you give me this opportunity to introduce myself, you know. So my name is Ivan Yengwia. I be 100% Babungo. I grew up for Boya, where, you know, at an early age, I helped my parents them for their business. My dad is a renowned photographer in Boya. If you enter Boya today, say you find noble photos, you know, everybody will be able to show you a house. And then, you know, my mom had a fabulous restaurant. I worked in that restaurant as well, you know, since from like Form 3 to even when I graduated in the university. You know, so after University of Boya, I decided to travel out, you know, after working for a few years with my uncle, you know, doing contracts, you know, construction, real estate, and all of that. So I traveled out. I did my master's in business administration in an American university, Webster University. You know, then after that, I worked in New York for about 5 years. But what I realized is most of the time when I work, you know, I realize at the end of my contract, I need to get something for do. I get to start finding another job. It'd be so stressful. So I decided in 2016, so I want to work for myself. So that's when I started building Iwing Marketplace, and then I was doing consulting as well. So all of this is going really well. So I feel say I've been in business for more than 25 years.
You talked about your dad being a photographer, your mom owning a restaurant. Do you think those two kind of like play any role with you deciding, yeah, you know what, I want to build an app that can benefit people like that?
Man, you're so intelligent. You always bring the right questions. This is fabulous. I love that. Yeah, so my dad didn't have a government job, didn't work for nobody. He got married, and he was able to raise 6 of us with my mom from those small businesses that they were doing. So even if you look at American community, small business is the backbone of every economy, you know. But unfortunately, or fortunately, we're starting to realize that, you know, we have to do small businesses, you know, we have to start a small business, even if we have a main job. So I see a lot of people doing that now. So, but yeah, coming back to that question, you know, those small businesses, when my parents be doing, I learned a lot from it. And it inspired me to want to help people. Like, look, even if you're doing a cleaning job, you can make it. Provided people know about you, people know that you exist. You know, because a lot of time in our community, you will see some person in no cake decorations, they go pass. But no man don't know about it.
Or it is within
it is only within a small community. So enough grow, enough get many clients. So it is struggle. So we get to breach that barriers, you know, we get to connect people so that if we get more opportunities, that is, you feel they inside Boya town, and then people they from Moliko, Bukwango, Support Munya, they feel easily see you for a platform, say, oh, na Mami Joris, it do cake. Or if they inside Maryland, and people then for Silver
Texas
Spring,
or any size.
Laurel, and all sides, if he easily see you, say, oh, you be a very good caterer, so that if he call you, you can cater for their events or be MC for your event, you know. So there are lots of opportunity, but we need to put ourselves out there. I know one of our problems is people are too shy, or they think when they're doing a business, or people will look down on them. Believe me, people don't look down on you. They admire you. They won't tell you, because if they could do it, they will do it. But they admire you that you have the courage to follow your dream. You know. So I really advise everybody to start something, no matter how small it is, because when you start, right, give yourself 1 or 2 years for learn, because there's nothing that you ever start and you'll be perfect, because life is a learning process. You have to start before you learn. A lot of time we don't go plenty school, we get all kind of brilliant idea then, you know, we want to do things now in a big way. No, always start small, because that's where you learn. So that when you reach that level, after 1 or 2 years where you don't learn, if somebody give you capital, or you find yourself an opportunity where you get money, you will know how to manage that money to grow the business. But if you never do that thing for a small scale, even if person give you now $20,000, $50,000, you're not going to succeed. You go, before you know it, you go lose all that money, because you never get that experience and that knowledge.
Look into the camera and talk to our community.
My country people, them all, one name for Maryland, one name for Texas, one name for Minnesota. Iwing Marketplace, now a platform where, you know, we don't bill and for all we, you know, we don't bill and say we will support each other. It's not about money. If you look at the cost of putting a business there, it's almost nothing. You know, right now I get a promotion while they list business for 2 years, and they pay not even up to anything, just a small amount of money. So my country people, then this is a good opportunity for you and for make you advertise yourself, so that plenty of people, they will see you. Look at Asians then, look at other community. Or if you go for Yelp, you will see all them for day. If you go for Amazon, you will see so many people they sell for day, you know. So all those platforms, all those marketplace platforms, not only Iwing Marketplace, if you get opportunity, put your business in there, make people then they see you, so that they can buy for you. But the advantage where Iwing Marketplace get them, now say, when your business there for Iwing Marketplace, people that they see you, they connect with you directly, not be with me, not be with Iwing Marketplace. People that they connect with you directly, so that they go give their money for you, for buy a product or use your service directly. And then you go keep them now for a long time. They'll be a customer the way they'll always come for you, not even through Iwing Marketplace anymore. So it's a big opportunity. And another big thing, now say, all money we make for Iwing Marketplace na your own. Oh. You don't need to give me any 5 francs. Just pay in our small subscription fees for put your business there for 2 years. Whether you mean a 1 billion, that one na your money, not your own, na your money. You know if you get that kind condition anywhere, whether you like it or not, you can't find it anywhere. If you go for all those other platforms, then they will always charge you a commission of sales. You know, they get a percentage of which you get them. But our aim now for so many people then be able to get visibility, be able to sell their product there easily. And one of the best things about Iwing Marketplace, now say, you can use Iwing Marketplace for your personal business, irrespective of, you know, what other people they do. Because now a tool where when people they see an Iwing Marketplace profile or store, they will quickly buy for you. Because we don't make it maybe easier for people to click and then they see a catalog for your product. And we need to flop plenty product for them, because a lot of time most people they need to sell because of they don't overpopulate their website. You know, so when people they come, they get headache, they confused. So when person see an Iwing Marketplace profile, within 1 minute or 30 seconds, they feel understand what your product look like, your business information. They feel go through your social media, and then make the quick decision for buy for you. My people, una no lost sense, so una use this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. And I think that is one thing our people should, until we get platform them from our community, if we compete with other platforms them for other community, we'll never get to where we want to be. That is the reason I always push people to believe in whatever we are doing. And thank you for coming. Toridey.
Thank you very much, man.
Toridey.
I always appreciate when I come and then we do this thing, because I don't see the way you don't evolve over time, man. You're doing fabulous, you know.
Toridey in your house, any day, anytime.
Man, I appreciate.
Feel like there's anything we can do for you, just let us know.
I'm so grateful. You from day one, you're one of the people the way you don't support me very woundedly. You know, I remember when we did the first interview, you tell me, say, you just there now for support this project. So you don't see him, you like him. I was so touched. You don't ever be touched when I saw ghost bomb they come off your skin. That's how they feel.
So guys, now there's more to read about Get On With Today. Go out there, download the app. Make sure you use and refer the app to people. If you have any questions, by the way, what are your contact information?
Yeah, you can reach me by WhatsApp anytime, 347-235-7509. If you want ask me any question about Iwing Marketplace, or you want to put your business on Iwing Marketplace, just tap me some WhatsApp message. We will start talk immediately, and I will explain more. The website now, iwingmarketplace.com. That's IWING, then marketplace, which is one word, .com.
Yeah. Social media, Facebook.
Right, we're there for Facebook. For Facebook, not just Iwing. And then for Instagram, not Iwing_marketplace. You can find us too for YouTube. We get so many excellent videos then with a lot of information for YouTube. So subscribe for our YouTube channel, Iwing Marketplace. And if you be person who drive frequently, you can listen to our podcast. We are on all streaming podcast platforms. That's Apple, Spotify, Anchor, all of those. Google podcasts. You know, it'd be very good. Like when you drive, if you just listen to the podcast, we have a lot of information there.
So now the Toridey, go download the app. If you download the app, go to the website, follow them on social media. Information is power. Even before you want things, you get to use the information, you get to get the information. So follow Iwing.